Hey everyone. If I'm going too fast or too slow, feel free to freeze the video, write down the vocabulary words, and maybe draw a picture. Try to write down the vocabulary words 3 or 4 times so that you can remember them. Remember, we want you to not forget these vocabulary words after you memorize them. That's the biggest problem for most students. You memorize something and then you forget. It's not good, okay? So try to remember these after you learn them. Okay, let's get started. This is vocabulary words 2 out of 10. Lecture 2 out of 10. We are doing these 10 vocabulary words from deliberate to renovation, okay? After this lesson, you will have learned 10 more vocabulary words. And this is the set. After the first lecture and this lecture, you will have learned 20 in total. Let's get started. Okay, the first word is deliberate. Deliberate. Verb, to think over deeply. To deliberate. Most people often deliberate for a long time before choosing what to study in college or university. So this person is deliberating for computer science, history, to think over deeply. Okay, deliberate. You should also deliberate before you buy a car. You should also deliberate before you buy a house. You should also deliberate before you figure out who you're going to marry. Okay? Deliberate. To think over deeply. This word is condescending, adjective, possessing an attitude of superiority or patronizing. So it means you think you're better than somebody else. Okay, so this kid is saying, I'm older, so I'm right. Don't be a condescending jerk to your siblings. Condescending. Possessing an attitude of superiority or looking down on somebody. Condescending is a very, very frequently used word in English. Okay. So the next word is antique. Adjective. Belonging to an earlier period. Style or fashion. Old and often valuable. Okay. The sentence is, Anna collects antique art that's over 100 years old. This antique painting is from 1850. So you can remember this because antique has ant in front of it. So if you can remember this picture of the antique ant art, you will be able to remember antique. Antique means something old, something that's often valuable. This is worth a lot of money. It's from 1850. Okay. So next is advocate, verb, to support something or someone. Avocados are high in vitamin C and B. I advocate support eating avocados. Advocate, avocado. So avocado is a type of fruit. I advocate eating avocado. You can remember advocate because it's spelled similarly to avocado. Advocate, to support something or someone. All right, next, this word, adversity, noun, misfortune, an unfavorable turn of events. Adversity, difficulties. Adversary means enemy. Adverse means bad. So anything with adver means bad. Adversity makes people strong. So this person has adversity because she doesn't have a leg. Adversity, misfortune, an unfavorable turn of events. Okay. Renown means fame. Noun, fame. Einstein is renowned for his physics. Super renowned. So renowned means famous. And renown means fame. Famous. So Einstein is pretty famous. Renown. Okay. Now, trivial means adjective, unimportant. Trivia is a game where people try to answer interesting but trivial questions. So trivia is a game, and they answer trivial questions. Trivial means unimportant. So trivia doesn't have an L. Trivial has an L, right? Trivial means unimportant. So trivia is a game. Where is the kiwi bird from? The guy answers, New Zealand. Okay, this is a trivial question, unimportant question. Okay, next is submissive, adjective, tending to meekness and to submit to the will of others. Submit and submissive. So the king is dominant, while the servant is submissive. I am thy king, thou shalt submit. I, your grace. Okay, they're speaking in Old English, so it's okay if it doesn't make any sense. So dominant is the opposite of submissive. Tending to meekness, to submit to the will of others. The king, and then here's a servant. Okay. So, next word. Scapegoat. This is a very interesting word. A person who is blamed for other people's faults. So, one person did something bad and another person is blamed for it. Scape, the goat, was scapegoated as a traitor. Traitor means